We're on the clock now, where we give our panelists about 15 seconds each to sound off on the following topics. First up, the Immigration Center in Artesia. The site is one of many nationwide set up to hastily deal with the influx of children and families fleeing violence in Central America. But attorneys have raised concerns that the rush to send these people back may be violating their rights to due process. And it's nearly impossible for them to get legal counsel at the remote site. Advocates are calling for a suspension in deportations, and President Barack Obama is considering several executive actions to make that happen. So, Sophie, how do we deal with balancing compassion and a strain on our immigration system?
It's not just compassion, Megan, it's also the law. These children in particular everybody, but these children who we've been talking about for weeks now, they may in fact qualify to stay in the U.S. under U.S. laws.
Right.
In our rush to push them out, we ignore the possibility that they might be valid asylum seekers. And because we don't give small children attorneys to represent them in these proceedings, we may never find out.
Rob, your take on that?
The other thing here is there's just been so little information, hard information coming out of what's happening in FLETC, down in Artesia, and other places all across the country, that it leads to wild speculation, wild rumors, and the federal government hasn't really given us a whole lot of information. They first said that they sent 40 people back from Artesia. Well, that was in like the first or second week. Since then, we haven't heard another word from them. And I think that breeds this kind of stuff.
Dan, this is your home territory. You got about 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's just, I just think this whole thing is a disaster. This just is the federal equivalent to APD with the leaders here, the handling it incorrectly, the messages, the not getting the word out. You know, you're hearing the stories about the chicken pox. They had to shut it down because chicken pox was running rampant throughout of there. I think that at the end of the day, they're not saying anything. They're refusing access to media. Some places are refusing access to elected people from Congress. Not a great prospect.
We're going to hold you there. Sorry, Janice. We're going to go to the next one. Well, no one knows exactly why a barrel burst at the waste isolation pilot plant in Carlsbad. A theory says metals inside a glove buried with the waste may have reacted when heat from a truck fire on February 5th, resulting in the plant shutdown, caused a rise in temperature and led to the February 14th radiation release. It's important to note that the Department of Energy awarded the Nuclear Waste Partnership, the private contractor for WIPP, a $1.9 million bonus for its excellent work 5 days after the truck fire occurred. Dan, the DOE Secretary, Ernest Moniz, is finally scheduled to visit Carlsbad on August 12th to get an update on the cleanup efforts and talk about WIPP's importance to the community. What's your opinion about WIPP's future?
Well, I think there's a big question about the future of WIPP down there. I think there's a big question from folks outside of the area. I think inside that area, they're 100% behind WIPP. They are supportive of it. They see this as an accident. I think it's an unbelievable job boon down in that area that if it goes away, huge problems.
Janice, that's understandable, but these people are also possibly, there's a lot to investigate here, and the workers could have been in danger.
They're in danger every time they go down there.
Yeah, absolutely. And so let me disclose that I have been part of this community, and the DOE community goes through cycles where the rules are enforced and then they get sloppy. And this is very clearly a case where they are sloppy. Now, it happens to be that I worked for the very same contractor that packed the casks.
Okay.
But in my office, we didn't do anything like that. But I assure you that the rules that applied to them, whether or not we had trash or debris in a walkway, whether we were using ladders appropriately, we did software. It was absolutely enforced because of that safety culture. And so I'm looking at the reports going, where did the safety culture go? And what will happen from this is we will reestablish the safety culture. But here's the other side. We have the expertise, thank goodness, and there has been a promise by DOE to this nation to take care of our nuclear waste. So you really want it sitting on top next to a river? Give me a break.
I have to hold you there, unfortunately. We're out of time, but we'll continue on the clocks on the web. Thank you all for being here, and check out NewMexicoInFocus.org to find the rest of those on the clocks.
As always, all of us here at New Mexico in Focus appreciate your time and your effort to stay informed and engaged. Catch up with us anytime on social media by searching New Mexico in Focus, and you can find archived interviews and bonus material from our shows on our YouTube channel and at NewMexicoInFocus.org. I'm Gene Grant. We'll see you next week in Focus.